this time I'm gonna do it in English because I just wanted to give a quick opinion over life after lockup. I think I'm saying it right, and that is about Gypsy Rose. Gypsy Rose, y'all. She has just been just so much drama, and if you don't know who that is, then you must be living under a rock, because like, this girl is just, she is a mess, a big mess. Okay, I just want to give a little bit of my opinion on this last episode that aired on Monday, which is, are you happy? Are you happy? Okay, so Gypsy goes and spends the weekend with her parents at their place in their town. I believe it's called Cut Off. And she doesn't take Ryan. Ryan's obviously hurt because Ryan is just so clingy, y'all. Like, he is too much, in my opinion. And he texts Gypsy about he don't give a F about her time with her father. He just wants to be feeling his wife, loving his wife. And she shows it to her dad, and obviously they were like, that's a big red flag. Which, you know what, I really can't defend Ryan on that, because to me, he is just so intense, and he obviously has issues, because it's like, dude, you knew what you were getting into once you started talking and decided to marry this girl who was behind prison. And you knew that she had this family that was waiting for her for 8 years, and she hasn't had the opportunity to spend time with her father, with her sister, and her stepmom, which is her mom. And you're over here whining, and even though you're like, oh, it's fine, but you're obviously not cool with it, with her spending the weekend. Dude, it's like 2 days. Really? You can't give 2 days for your wife to spend with her family? Like, that to me is just such a red flag. And well, that goes on. And for me, this episode, it just shows how just Gypsy was tired of Ryan, and she just was kind of just looking for something to just be like, it's over, because obviously then they started arguing about the revenue, about how Gypsy's parole officer calls and says that somebody filed a complaint saying that she is trying to be in contact with Nick Godejohn, which is her boyfriend who committed the crime. And you know, Ryan's like, well, you can't delete your social media because that's revenue. And Gypsy just kind of like explodes, and she's just like, I don't care about revenue. Would you put a price on my freedom? And that to me was just like, she kind of blew it way off proportion, because it's like, at the end of the day, Ryan is right. That's how you make your money. You don't have a physical job, but social media is a way you make money. But anyways, she went off, and she's just like, wah, starts crying. They supposedly make up or whatever, but then obviously you can just tell they also go on a date, and you can just tell she's just like not having it. He's like, we're going on a date night, and she's just kind of, yeah, like she wasn't having it. And Ryan's like, are you like okay? And she was like, yeah, whatever. But dude, as a woman, You can tell when a girl just is over it. And for me personally, first when I saw the first, I believe it was the first 2 episodes, you can tell that it was like lovey-dovey, but then it kind of kicked in to me where you can kind of see that her and Gypsy and Ryan weren't clicking. At least that's kind of what I felt, what I saw, that Gypsy was kind of like kind of not feeling Ryan. Like she was kind of still like, you just have to watch it. If you don't watch it, you need to go watch the episodes. But yes, so she's just like annoyed. They're having dinner and Ryan asked her, would you marry me again? And she's like, Ryan, not right now. This shouldn't be talking about camera, blah blah blah. Which then to me again is like a big flag that she's just like not having it. You know, when you tell somebody, or when you're dating somebody and you're kind of like, hey, and they're kind of making up excuses like, I'm just tired, blah blah blah, but they're, you can just tell. And obviously then they go in their car, and that's where things get really quiet and where things really went down. And she just starts saying that they're different people, that she, loves him, but she, just basically says, I think I'd be happier somewhere else. And obviously Ryan doesn't take it well. He's like, I am happy, blah 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 blah. And she, but then he kind of like, you can tell he's like mad, but he's kind of trying to hold it in. And he's just saying like, I love my wife, I wish you would stop thinking like this. She has been influenced a lot, which, like I said, I kind of want to feel bad for Ryan, but then again, it's like, dude, you went out of your way to talk to this girl who was in jail, and you know what was gonna go down. Like, she has a lot of trauma, she has a lot of growing up to do. Like, again, I personally think that Gypsy has a lot of healing to do, a lot of trauma she has. This girl is like 32, but she's acting like a teenager. So, yeah, it's just basically like she was over it and she decided to go spend, I believe they said like 2 weeks to clear her mind out and figure out, but you could just tell that she was done with him. So what can I just say about all of this? You can kind of just see that it was gonna happen. Like I said again, Gypsy Rose, she is mentally and emotionally unstable, and now that she announced that she's pregnant, I'm like, oh dear. I don't have a good feeling either about Ken, but we'll see. Hopefully he proves us wrong and it turns out that they live happily ever after. But I really think that Gypsy just has a lot of drama, and if in 7 months she was released from prison, she separated from her husband, started dating Ken, who was her ex-boyfriend first, and I believe they were engaged. So she got released, was with Ryan, separated from Ryan, and then she went back to Ken, and now they're pregnant. Like, literally, how long were they dating? Like 2 months, she's pregnant. That to me is just not, like, I am worried for that child. But we'll see, guys. And like I said, this was just a quick recap, and I'll probably be uploading more videos because I just have so much opinion about this Gypsy Rose drama. Anyways, I hope y'all like this video. Leave your comments down of what y'all think. And yes, I hope y'all have a relaxing day, night, evening. And thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Goodbye.